Triangle. We're a little late, having some technical issues getting this race stream started, but we are now live. We are on lap 2, going into turn 2, Mountaineer. Pushing the 16 forward. Jade will get the lead back, who is also our pole sitter for the race. We had a great race in trucks. Now getting started here with Busch again.
Loading in right now.
A lot of the field finally single file out here. It looks like the move is going to be made from third place with Mountaineer. Oh, contact with 7. That's going to force him up the wall a little bit. Will get the benefit of all that, moving up to second now. He finished P2 in the truck race that just got done.
I'm going to leave it on Jade. Actually, I'm going to leave it on Mountaineer. And I'm going to go. Be back.
Okay. Down through turn 2. Jade still leading, followed by Will and Gar. That's Keith in P4. Mountaineer is in 5th. Gar with a terrible turn 3. He will fall back here. Keith and Mountaineer both get around him. They all move up to 3rd and 4th. Got the AMR boys 2nd and 3rd now, with Mountaineer down on the bottom trying to get the position from Keith as it comes out of turn 1. The 11 of Jardy currently sitting 6th. And that is the 8 of Conky right behind him, as there is a huge wreck coming out of turn 1. Caution will come out. Not sure exactly what happened there, but huge wreck at the big field. The 13, the 9, the 22. Not sure what's happening over our communications. We'll see on that in just a second as we get lined up for stage 2. The 10 of Boz is going to be out front now, followed by 39 in second, Jade in 30, 38 of Keith in 4th, as they take 6 to go. Alex Boz, he'll fall back to the second with Keith, Will getting the run on the outside, side by side for 3rd, still between corporate affiliates here with the AMR and Fatal Camp. Keith will get the position. He's trying to look for a way around the 10 car, inside, outside, back to the inside. He will lose momentum. Here comes Jade back on the outside, side by side again. 3 wide through the center of the corner. Boz falling back now. Gar will get around him. Mountaineer gets around him. Fell back quite a bit there. Jade back up into 2nd place now. Now Keith kind of clipping the grass. He's going to fall back. Gar's going to dive down to the inside, side by side for 2nd again. Here comes the 92, giving a slight push to the back bumper of the 16. Going to get him up the track a little bit. Mountaineer going to go down to the bottom. He'll get clear. Keith now to the outside of Jade, trying to get a position. Gar to the inside of Will, trying to get 1st place here. Jardy's in the back of the field, not having a great day. Well, he's having a great day, but not in here. Here's Will right here. Guard diving down to the inside, not going to have the run. Mountaineer looking to make it 3 wide, won't do it. Jade going to push the 7 through the bottom of the corner. Here comes the 38 to the outside, looking to make it 3 wide. He gets shoved into the wall. Conky to the bottom with Jade and Gar. Here comes the 1 of Nitro. He's gonna come flying up. He's going with his teammate in the 8. Contact 3 wide between the 39, the 92, and the 1. And caution is out again. Of turf, having a terrible day. There's the 19 of Warpig behind him, and that 39, the 98 of C's, 20 of anybody. There's the 8 of Conky, the 1 of Nitro, the 99 of Tez, the 9 of Kevin, the 10 of Boz, the 44 of Herman. There's Jaden, the 16. Jardy in the 11. As we are back green, that was the end of the stage. Go here. Will's gonna make it 3 wide down the front stretch. Conky smartly backed out of it. We're going to take to the bottom. Now getting underneath the 7 of Gar for the lead. Side by side as they go down the... I wouldn't exactly call it a short shoot. I don't know what to call that straight. Not long pong because that's the front. But Jade giving the 7 a huge shove down into turn 2. Side by side. Oh, Jade up into the wall. Did not get a good turn 2. Talked about that before the race for trucks. One of the corners you have to get in order to keep speed around this track. Turn 3, another important one, as you will get draft down the front stretch. If you do this right, this is where all your lap time is going to come. It's from this one straight long pond, as they call it. Nitro and Jade side by side. Nitro's going to fall back because he doesn't have any drafting help. Jade going to drive it hard down into the bottom side by side with Conky as they go through the center of the corner. Will trying to put pressure on the 7 to make a mistake. Jade a little bit loose. He'll get back up in line. Here comes Nitro and the 1 looking back, trying to get the position on him. Mountaineer right behind him. To go in stage 2. Gar still leading here. Conky and Will side by side. Jade almost making it 3 wide. He'll go down to the bottom, give the shot to the 8. Here comes the 1 and the 38 side by side right behind those 2. Oh, 3 wide with the AMR teammates. Keith got up into the wall. The 1 is getting a shove from the 92 now. They're going to follow Jade down on the bottom. Will and Keith not going to have a good corners. They were stuck on the high side. Things have settled down at the front. A lot of room between the top three. The battle is going to be about for 4th or 5th position. As we look from Jardy's point of view, there's a Nat there in the 22, Will in the 39, down at the bottom with Mountaineer, Jardy up into the wall. The 38 of Keith is right there as well. The 98 of Cease. Only 2 Fords in the field for those Critical Role Racing boys. The 11 got real loose off of turn 2. A lot of action back here in the back of the field as well. The 13, the 10 are side by side. Somebody else looks like they were around, not quite sure who. There's Nitro on the 1 fighting with a Nat there down the front stretch, getting shoved by the 39 and the 38. Side by side with Mountaineer in the 92 to go down to turn 1. Jade is catching the 8, and there are 6 cars side by side. 3 rows deep. Oh, crossover between the 98 and the 38. Things kind of settled down for the second. Still side by side with Nitro there. It's the only one left out of the running line. They'll fall back, jump back in line. Here comes Will making a move on the 98 of C's. The 9 is all by himself. There's the 10 and the 13. The 44 looks like he got spun into pits, or may have spun coming to pit. Jaden the 16 has caught Conky. Diving back down to turn 2. Looks like Jade is the better car in that corner compared to the 8. Turn 3, kind of a little bit of a higher exit. Try to get it pointed down more through the center of the corner. Getting a little bit of a decent drive off. Does he stay behind Conky? Try to help kind of push him up there to catch this leader of Gar. As they have 5 to go. Jade gonna dive down into turn 1. Try to get position on Conky. Won't have the momentum to do it. Side by side as they come out of the corner. Conky touches the wall. Jade loose. Or tight, actually. Jade again looks like to be the better car. As Conky and Jade have caught the leader of Gar. Coming out of turn 1, Conky's going to look down low. Huge run for him. Jade going to follow in the tire tracks, keeping the draft with him. Jade with a little bit of a higher entry, trying to get the car to turn just a little bit more. Won't be able to get it there. Now Jade's going to turn down the track. Won't get the momentum there either. Three to go in stage 2. Conky still holding off the lead here. Jade not really making any progress of catching him. Gar hasn't been able to get the run that he needed to get Conky. Jade a lot better through turn 2 there. And Jade real tight off the corner will hit the wall. That's going to really hurt him. Gar falling back as well. Mountaineer getting a huge run. He'll take third over. The 22 of a Nat sitting P5 at the moment, with his teammate in the 98 right behind him. Will in the 38 is there as well. They all get around Gar. Gar falling off big time here, probably trying to save a little bit of fuel. Keith down to the bottom, slight contact with the 98. Last lap here in stage 2. Keith and sees the current battle right now, as it looks like Mountaineer has been able to catch the leaders of Conky and Jade. Jade, our current leader, Conky in second, giving a huge shove to him down into turn 2, the tunnel turn as it's also called. Conky with a huge run. Here comes Mountaineer with one as well, down to the inside. Jade going to lose 2 positions. Contact between him and the 92 that's going to send him up the track. Here comes the Nat in 4th. Huge run by Nat. Does he get underneath him? He doesn't. He'll get 4th. Conky will win the stage, followed by Mountaineer. The 8 and the 92 finishing the stage side by side. What a finish for those two. Picking up where the truck race left off with some amazing finishes here. Well, Dash, you just got back in time for stage 3. If you're here.
I'm back.
You're back in time for stage 3.
Nice. They just have a caution. Or was that the stage?
No, that was the end of the stage.
Okay. Who won stage 1 and 2?
Stage 1 went to... Shoot, I don't remember now. Conky won over Mountaineer. They were side by side for 2. A Nat almost had 3rd from Jade. But as they go down into turn 1 again for stage 3 here.
He was on the apron, the 99. Heavy contact with a couple drivers there.
Yeah, we've had a couple of incidents coming from the back, just people spinning and getting up in the wall. But Annette up into the top 3 with Gar right behind him as they come down to turn 3. Jade slightly tapping the wall there, but a huge run through the center of the corner. My goodness. He'll get the... Oh, Annette makes contact.
Got Cease coming up here beside a Nat. He lost all of his momentum coming off the 3. He's going to dive it down in of his driver, 98. 39 will follow suit, coming to the bottom of the 98. Jade shutting the door on a Nat. Or, it's not Jade, is it?
Yeah, that's Jade.
Oh, it is Jade.
Oh, gets side contact with 7 there. That'll force Gar up a little bit. Oh!
Oh,
I don't know if there was
A-Nat.
lag on the
A-Nat.
22, but a Nat was flipping.
And caution is out.
Yep, caution will be out for that. I don't know if you saw that too or not, but he was flipping through the air, barrel rolling.
I did not see that. I did not see him flipping a barrel rolling, but I did just catch. I just did look back to see him doing flipping, spinning around like a top after he hit the wall there.
Okay. As they come back to green, looks like it will be the 10 of Boz in the lead here. Second time he's led this race, with Mountaineer in second, Gar in third, Conklin fourth.
Gonna watch the 13 of Turf here, see what he does. He's about 5 rows back. About
Boz
10.
gets a little bit loose, gonna be 3 wide off of turn 1. Mountaineer gonna be able to hold it, still 3 wide.
Right there, 3 wide in the
Where
back.
does Conky go in
Another
this?
2.
Conky's going to go to the bottom. He'll force 3 wide for a second. Here comes Seeds. He's going to give a shot to the 92 with the 11 right behind him as well.
Sliding up the 98. They're
Oh,
5
he's gonna force him
wide.
down to 4.
Oh,
Wow.
it's not gonna work. Nobody's completely wrecked yet. The 39
Oh,
is.
there goes the 39s around.
There goes the 22 and the 19. The 92 as well back
And
there.
caution will be out.
Just. It's like the 10 got tight going into the corner, and had a guy coming up on the bottoms, on the low side of the driver that was below the 98. I was on the 98 for the whole thing, and he saw a gap and went for it, and it pushed it 5 wide, and that just did not work out. Especially through there, I mean, as a racer, it's kind of hard not to take a gap like that. But at the same time, it's enticing for sure. But at the same time, you have to know where you are on track. I mean, if it's 5 wide in turn 3, then maybe you can shoot it. But other than that, not much room for success. Could be watching on board with Turf here as we go back green. The 92 of Mountaineer and the 8 of Conky are your front row. The 7 of Gar, the 16 of Jade, the 38 of Keith, and then rounding out your top 6 is Turf, who I'm on board with. I'm on board with right now. Some contact in the back. Let's take a look. The 22 is off the pace back there. Watch from Will's 39 machine. See, he makes his way into 2. The 20 way up high. He's going to stick it in the wall. No damage to him, but a lot of momentum lost. The 99 behind these guys. The 39 inside of the 19. The 98 in the grass up there in front of him. Contact between the 10 and the 1. The 10 almost hits the inside wall. They go 3 wide. They split the 1. And the 19 moving his way up inside the top 10 pretty easily there. Inside of the 98. 98 him had some troubles last week. See if they can get through him here. The 39 going to take advantage of the lost momentum. And he's going to get right to the back of the 98 and give him a push going into turn 2 here. The tunnel turn always provides for some pretty tight and anxiety-filled racing. The 98 going to make a move on the 13 going into turn 3. The 39 will follow suit to the low side of the 13. And the
38 to second place, as Mountaineer will be able to hold off for another lap here.
Crossover moved from the 13 back to the 98. There was a car that went way low. I believe that was the 16. Now they're going to be stacked up going into 1 back here. It's the battle for the lead. Just on the 39 and the 98 got hooked together. They're in contact with the 13.
3 wide.
3 wide between these guys. The 19 not sure where to go. Gonna back out of it. And now they're 2 wide. Things could get hairy here, but hopefully not. They don't.
Keith will get the lead off the turn 2 as Gar will fall back in the line here. Mountaineer going back and forth with Conkey following in at 3rd here.
Gonna watch from
16 to Jade Bird looking to the inside of the 92 as the 11 is there as well with them. Keith leading his first laps this race.
The 16 trying to get some side draft there. The 11's going to back off, but the 16 just trying anything to match that 92's pace coming off the corner. We'll see if he can get him here on the bottom. 92 has washed up. See if he can get a run here, and he will. Just not sure it's enough. I don't believe it will.
Mountaineer's going to have the draft from Conkey in the 8 as they come down the stretch here. Down to
the tunnel turn contact. In the back, a big push from the 92 to the 8, and a big push from the 16 to the 92. The 11 coming up, not going to continue that sequence. Keith leads off of 3. How many laps to go?
I'm not sure.
So what's going on back here?
Oh, 10 to go.
10 laps to go on that. ANAT just really off the pace in the back of the field. His race is over, I would say. Just crossed the start-finish line right now. Let's watch from... Who do I watch from here? Who's behind these guys? The 19 is dropping back off of this pack lead and get back up there for them. 13 leading this second pack. Maybe they'll be able to get up to that first line of cars. If they can get all...
Ooh, somebody to the inside wall.
Ooh. Let's go back. Caution is out.
Yep, caution is out. I believe that was the 99.
99 of Tez. Making contact with the inside wall. Just got a little bit too loose off of 2. We'll be inside 10 laps to go. Probably around 7, I would assume. With this late race caution that we're going to have here.
I'm probably going to say 6, considering leaders had just crossed the line here.
Okay.
I don't know if like the game will actually count that as a lap, considering it's under AI, but we'll see.
But yeah, I might get a call here too from Keith or something. The 20 has not pitted, and he will pull off to the left. If I were him, I would have just raced that out. Yeah, inside 10, maybe.
So 6 to go.
6 to go.
Yep. Keith will have the lead. Conkey clear as Gar comes running back to the inside. He's still clear to the
3
center
wide
of the
back
corner.
there. The 1, the 98, and the 13, 3 wide again. They go back to 2. Watching Nitro.
The 13 and the 1 of Nitro side by side. Will trying to push the 13 along.
Trying to make some ground back up. He's to the inside of the 1. Keith driving away from it, and they are 3 wide again. The 16 will back off. The 11, the 1 in the wall. They're 3 wide again back there.
Jade getting loose off the corner.
Any momentum? The 1 in the wall.
5 to go. As Conkey way up the track here, that's going to be 3 wide. Looks like Jardy through the center of the corner. Looks like he'll get momentum. Gar still able to hold his ground down on the inside, side by side for 2nd and 4th. contact to the back of the 8 from the 16. The 92 up. Oh, Conky almost taking out Jade there.
Close to the 8, gonna slide up. The 16 sees the hole, and he will take it. 3 wide with 3 fatal cars, and here comes the Night Motorsports machine in the 13, trying to make his run for possibly a second place finish. So that 38 is just completely driving away from the field.
Jade blocking his teammate, gets the 11 loose, up into the wall, contact with the 13 as it come back down through into the corner. Kind of turf, kind of getting bounced around there for a moment.
Yeah, the 11 came down off the wall. I'm not sure if he just felt like he had no room, but he came down into the 13, and then the 13 into the 16. Contact between the 2 fatal machines there. So the 98 is coming up on these guys. 13 will be able to improve his position.
In the back to the wall again.
Who's that?
Not sure who it is. I don't see anybody just off pace now.
Maybe saved it.
3 to go.
3 laps to go here in the Pocono.
Battle here
Pocono
between
Green
Nitro
225.
and Warpig.
The 13
The 9
not.
of Kevin is there as well.
13 not looking like he's going to be able to get up to Jade here. We'll try and cycle.
Donkey making a move on the 92, not going to have the run to do it.
We do have a battle for first. Now the 7, the 92, and the 8 have all...
And the 16 are all there.
And, yeah, and Jade's coming up too. He's a little bit behind these guys. Not sure if he's going to really have enough to contend for it, but it's definitely...
He was actually a lot closer there. He made a move in turn 2 to try to get around Conky.
Oh, he
and
did.
just killed the momentum of it. Yep.
Good.
As Keith is trying to break the draft down the long pond stretch here.
And caution is out.
Yep, caution is out again. Send it to overtime for the 2nd time today.
Yep. Who was it? Oh, 10 is lagging terribly.
Yeah.
The 22 maybe. Could have been the 1. See him there. Ooh, yeah, I think it was the 1. He must have gotten turned around.
I don't know, Boz is...
He's good now.
Not quite sure where he's going to be on track, but yeah, there's a lot of lag out of that 10 car.
Yeah. Alright, rack 'em and stack 'em. Giddy up,
We'll
ladies
have
and
to
gentlemen.
watch
Oh
him.
my goodness gracious.
The 92 out front, the 19 there as well now. Warpig, first time he's been up to the front.
And the 10 is sitting...
He's going to have to go to the back here.
The
Keith
10
making it 3 wide down the stretch here.
The 10 is sitting
fall back.
backwards on
Ooh.
track for me.
The 16 gets a huge shot from behind, shoves the 38 into the back of the 92.
Jay trying
Mountaineer's
to
gonna go up and
make a
block
case for it.
Warpig.
He's going low. He's looking. He might have it here if he dives it in. Contact made.
Yep, contact.
Dove it
Warpig
in.
gonna go up to the wall.
Oh, baby. Put the
contact with
36 in the
13.
wall. The 19 is
Wrecking the back.
around. The 39 is around.
20 was there as well.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. Jade was just being a little bit too aggressive there, going into the corner. Did not have the nose on Keith. Just dove it in, got into his quarter panel, moved him up the track. Yeah, just and then because of the contact, they both get tight, and the 36 goes in the wall. Now he is most likely out of contention, unless he's able to fight his way back up through about 4 or 5 cars to make his case for the win. But it looks like the 16 will be battling with the 7, we go back green, yes, is correct.
Yep. The 11 of Jardy, the 98 of C's sitting third and fourth.
The 92 is way back there. I believe he either pitted with damage or if maybe he was involved in that incident.
And looking at that third lane, you've got the 13 and the 9 of Turf and Kevin. We haven't seen them up front all race long either.
No, especially the 9 car. Haven't seen him even close to the front, really.
Jardy giving a bump to the 7 of Gar. He's shoving the 16. Jardy, our truck race winner from moments ago. Here he is, top 3, trying to battle for another win.
13 on the high line, 38 going low. Just a bad spot for the 13 to be in going into 2. Really nothing he could have done there to get out of it. But we have a huge race for the leads. We come to, what, 2 to go? Well, 1 to go?
This will be coming to the white flag in overtime. Jade getting a little bit loose off the corner. He's going to go all the way down to the inside wall. Jardy shoving the 7 down the front stretch. They're trying to get a huge run on the outside. Not going to be able to do it. Guard trying to look to the inside. He'll get in the fence.
Here comes the 98 to the bottom of these guys. The 16 just sticking it down there on the bottom. No run from the Ford, the lone Ford.
Here comes C's giving a bump to the 11, the 38, getting a shot to the 98. 4 cars on the outside. Jardy going to back out a little bit early, get the turn. Here's the 92, diving it way down in there, taking the 1 and the 98 to the wall.
That will end the race, most likely.
Oh, huge wreck. Everyone behind the 38 involved.
That will do it. Not sure what was going on there. The 1 and the 92 definitely had something earlier in the lap, or earlier in the previous lap happen. Just unacceptable there from both of them.
There's our race winner. As who got fastest lap? That'll be Mountaineer with the 53.989. There's Gar and waiting on Jardy.
What'd I tell you, Grant? 6th place. It would have been a little better if I didn't die at the end. But that was for you,
Yeah.
Grant.
That was a fun
Great
race.
job, Nitro.
I told you I was pretty quick at the Pocono.
We are still streaming, buddy.
I said Pocono. I'm just saying my N is like my H's sometimes.
So, man, I don't even know where to start with this, honestly.
Kevin, 2 top 10s. 2! Not 1, but 2.
Start with 3rd, go to 2nd and 1st.
I would also help if I didn't have technical issues over here myself. Yeah, sure. Kevin, buddy, we saw you up there sitting in 6th place there for a moment, and then
I
on
don't
the
like
restart,
Highline.
things kind of happened, and yeah. Talk to us about your night.
Top 10. I'm
Top
happy.
10. Okay, well, you heard it from Kevin. Top 10. Way to go. Oh. As we will hit our 3rd place finisher of Jardy, winning the truck race and then coming back here in Busch, getting top 3. How are you feeling tonight? Now,
I was about jumping out of my seat whenever that last caution came out. Cause you know, I know I feel like I make pretty good adjustments at the end of the race to make my car really fast on a short run.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I think that's what helped during the truck race, and it gained quite a few spots there at the last handful of cautions tonight in the Busch race. So I look, first and second, I can't complain.
Did you get second or did you get third?
I got second.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you had third there. But yeah, definitely great job tonight, Jardy. You know, winning the truck race and then coming back and finishing second, apparently. So.
Yep, it was a fun night.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure you're kind of ready for tomorrow to see what you can do in the Cup car, and hopefully you can pull out another win.
Yes, sir. That would be awesome.
Well, great job tonight, Jardy, and I'm sure you're ready to go and try to take care of your voice a little bit. Get rid of that cough if you can.
Yeah, it's lingering. It doesn't wanna let go of me just yet.
Yep. Well, good job tonight, Jardy, and I'll let you go. As
Okay.
We'll hit our third place finisher, Gar.
Hello.
You've definitely been having some fun tonight. Top three, pretty much both series all race long now. How are you feeling after that?
Really well. First stage, I didn't realize you have to save, and I was like close to a whole lap short. And then I knew the people, and Conky, I think he was start saving already. He's going back to Jade. And I was looking at how far I was out, and he wouldn't. We were like together, same pace. And I know when he went to Jade, I know they're probably saved and probably made it. So I was like, well, time to start saving for this whole lap. And I did. And then my white rear was going down. Now we're about that and fuel. And got top 10 out of the stage. I mean, I thought I was going to have to pit or one out in turn one and can't go all the way back. And I did. And then turn two, try to make my move. Jade bump the brakes, and then I hit my brakes not running into him, and then let Jardy inside. And well, know for what tomorrow's gonna bring, what move I need to make for tomorrow, so that won't happen. It was a fun race. I'll tell you that one.
Yeah, definitely a lot of exciting moments in it, especially from the booth. But congratulations, Gar, and look forward to seeing what tomorrow brings.
Yep, hopefully another top three.
Yep. That is our third place finisher, Gar. Everybody's. We will move on to our race winner of Jade Burr down in Victory Lane. Jade, you there?
You know how long it's been since I've won at Pocono.
Well, as you said in your previous interview, it's been a while.
It's about 3-4 years since I've been here, Victory Lane, man. This is probably this truck and this Busch car has probably been about the fastest I've been here in a long time, and to do it in this kind of class of field is just amazing. These guys put on a show week in and week out, and with me right now with some conflicting schedule issues, I got to run a lot more than what I anticipated to. But it makes it that much sweeter when you win the race. We had a fast car all night long, and that final restart where I was leading, and everything just worked. I pinched Gar down into for the first turn and really braked on that yellow line, so he had to hit the back end of me to get me a shot down the side, down Long Pond, and then went through the tunnel turn, which is arguably my best turn at Pocono, and went through it. And turn three is just if you let off early and get back on it, early enough, you can hook that bottom and just set sail down the front stretch, and that's exactly what I did to get myself into position there, and we did what we had to do and came across the line first. Fortunately that caution came out because I don't know if I would have been leading when we came back around again. So real fortunate to come home where I did, and to be battling this class of field week in and week out is just something great. It's just these guys have done a great job here in the league, and I'm really proud of all these guys, everything they do.
Yeah, definitely. And this race had no short of dramatics at all. We've seen people.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
We've seen some people getting sent to the wall. We even saw some people being sent to space. I saw Nat at one point flipping down in between turns 2 and 3. Got a word from one of our other drivers. Somebody else got sent to space. I think it was Kevin. Yee. So, no short of dramatics tonight in either race, and a lot of great racing overall. I can't say that this race, when we were doing preseason testing and everything, looked like it was going to be one of the worst ones we had, I think, last season, if I remember correctly. And this season, it really impressed us. So,
yeah, it's this Pocono has put on some great racing this season. We were a little iffy there. We had two green white checkers to try to get this thing done, and we still wrecked on the final lap, which is it's just going to be what it is. It's tight, it's hard. That tunnel turn is really it's a beast, and the fact that we were gonna there's Kevin. He's saved. Kevin, he tried to save the fuel because he thought it was going to go green, and he was about 3 cautions off of what he wanted. But it was right place, right time, and this 16 car, this 16 has never won a race under the Fatal banner. Has never won a race. This car has been the cursed car. Actually, that's a lie, because the only time this car wins is if someone's hot seating it or reserve it. So, because last year this car won. I forgot that Scorpius won in this car last season at Darlington off fuel strategy. So this car only wins in hot seat reserve drivers. If you have a weekly driver, it doesn't like to win apparently. But for Jardy winning the truck race, him coming in last minute, running the 44 for me. And for our team, and coming home with the win there, and then the Home State Heroes finishing 1-2 here. I think this is probably the best race him and I have had together here at Pocono. So this is our home track, and it's good to win here finally. Get that monkey off the back here in the Busch Series, and get back to the winning ways, man. Get back to the winning ways. It has been a long time coming for me to win some races here, so it's about time.
yeah, definitely. I know you're excited to, not only as an owner, but even a racer now. You're leading twice today, so I'm sure you're very excited and ready to go party hard back at the shop. So.
And I think I'm gonna make the announcement. I think I'm gonna defer, or I'm gonna actually run for points in the Busch Series. It's a little late. We're gonna see if we can make a playoff run here at the end. See if we can get something going. So big announcement out of the Fatal camp. I'll be running points for Busch. So we'll see what we can get here towards the end.
Well, you heard it here first, folks, live on the WRL YouTube from the man himself. So, big breaking news there. And with that being said, we will call it here. Congratulations to the top 3. Great job with both series tonight. Not much can be said as far as racing. Everything went pretty well in both series, in my opinion. But with that being said, everybody keep racing worldwide. Tune in tomorrow for the Cup race here at Pocono. Forgot what we called it officially.
I'm not sure what we call
as I'm having more technical difficulties again.
I'm not sure what we're calling it at all.
We'll figure that out tomorrow. Anyway, keep racing worldwide, everybody, and see y'all tomorrow.